Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about a skydiving helmet. And so we've got a very unique situation where we have a customer that is wanting custom printed designs on each area of a skydiving helmet. And so what we're going to do is we're going to walk you through the process of what we're going to be doing on making sure that we get everything lined out the exact way that he wants, as well as blending everything in to make it all one uniform pattern and making it look very cool and very custom. So let's get started. So what we've got here is, of course, we've got our skydiving helmet, and then we've also got two of the top plates. Now these are a little bit different plates and they're going to get different things on them, but what's really unique about this is that we're going to be doing this in a custom printed film. And so we've got the custom printed film printed out here, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding different images onto each side of the part as well as the top plate, and then we're going to come back in and we're going to blend everything in with a more uniform color all the way around, so then that way all of these images tie into one another and everything looks really unique and of course fully custom. So we've already got this all prepped out, ready to go. As you can see, we've got everything taped off. We've got a lot of it taped off inside here just to make sure that everything is covered that needs to be covered. And then of course we've went ahead, prepped it, primed it, painted it, and now we're to the spot that we need. So we've got everything in a white base coat because the white is going to make the colors pop the best and everything's going to look the best. So let's go ahead, let's lay out everything that we're going to need and start dipping. All right, so we've got our prints here, and so as you can tell, we've got a couple of different images that we're going to be putting on different parts of the helmet. And so, of course, one image right here is going to be more like this right here on this side, and you can also see that we've got another image that's on this side where we've got this type of robot that will be sitting something like this right here, like this. Somehow we'll get it lined up so that way it'll look a lot better. But then we've also got another picture of a couple of different people on this one right here. And I believe this one is going to be going on top of one of these right here. And so we can, of course, see what all that looks like there as well as right there. So you'll notice that we've got everything cut out into squares. Now these were the images that we were provided with and the film that we were provided with, so that way we can go ahead and get these dipped onto that part. So let's go ahead, let's start cutting these out, getting them lined out and then set where they need to go, so that way we can go ahead and get to dipping. Now that we've got the film laid down on the water, you'll notice that we have a taped border all the way around. So that's going to allow us to have the film go down into the water with the part, so then that way we're not blocked with the dividers sitting on all four corners, and we can dip a bigger piece into this right here because we have a taped border all the way around. So let's go ahead and get the part and get our activator ready to go so we can go ahead and dip it. So now that we've got all of this, everything looks really good. Now again, we've got a little bit right in here, not a big deal at all. What we're going to come back in and we're going to airbrush all the rest of this in all the way around, and it's going to look really good after it's finished. All right, so we've got everything all airbrushed and cleaned up. We've also got everything all completely clear coated, and the part came out looking amazing. So as you can clearly see here, we've went through and we have airbrushed everything just like what we were saying before. We've airbrushed it all in a black all the way around to help blend all of these images all together. And then of course we did come back in, do a nice little stencil on the front of it to do an orange stencil there on the front. And so now everything blends in really well. The customer's definitely going to love it. And of course, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it as well, seeing the finished result. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, and definitely leave them below. Would love to hear from you on anything hydrographics related, as well as let me know your thoughts on the helmet and how it came out. Also, we're going to have links in the description, and that's going to have links to everything that you're going to need for the hydrographics, including going to the website where it has everything there, from tanks to training to paints, clear coats, and all the products that we used here on the helmet. It's going to be right there in the description. I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.